everybody, I'm Diane, certified yoga and Pilates instructor as well as for Yogalates with Tempe Parks and Recreation. I'm really loving today to bring this wonderful practice to you of Yogalates in an introductory session for 15 minutes. Would you please join me and have some fun on the mat today? What you do need is a mat, and as well you can use a bolster or a pillow to support your back when we come to seated position. So join me remotely today and come down to the mat. Yogalates is a fusion of two practices, yoga and Pilates. So we're going to meld those two practices today, and also remember that the breath is really important. There'll be two breaths that you'll be using, and I'll prompt you for those breaths. 3-part yoga breath and the lateral breathing for Pilates. So the two are fused together. It's a great practice to increase flexibility, strength, and everyday functional fitness as you move through your daily life. Let's begin by doing a little bit of a stretch. We'll release our legs forward. And you can lean back comfortably here. Flex and point. We'll also be doing a little bit of a circle. So if you can bring your toes together, kind of get them kissing into each other, and then open and roll it out. We don't seem to pay that much attention to the feet, but today we're going to release them a bit as well. We'll bring it back to center and go in the opposite direction. Now as we come back into center, get yourself situated into a staff pose. So you want to be sure that the abdominals are engaged here if you can, and your fingertips are reaching down to the earth. Shoulders open, feet can be flexed as you move the knees into the quads. If you find this is difficult, you can modify as well. And please move through the practice safely. Modify as you need. So lean back if you do need to modify, and you can always come back in when you're ready. So we're going to move into the easy seated position, and we'll do a little bit of a check-in. Every class starts with a check-in or body scan. We do a bit of breath work with that and relax a bit, and then we'll move into the practice itself. Poses, exercises, and at the end is the best, relaxation. So begin by allowing your palms to rest comfortably. They may be up, down, in your lap, or if you like, chin mudra, like an A-OK sign. So as you're resting your palms, begin to align the spine, shoulders dropping in. Take a nice, deep, juicy cleansing breath, inhaling into the nose and out through the mouth. You can have your eyes closed or open, whatever you feel is best for you. Inhaling into the nose, and let out the breath, exhale. And one more. Now we'll be moving into the 3-part breath. 3-part breath, you're going to bring your attention to the belly, and the breath will rise from that area. 3-part, lower, middle, upper lungs. The exhale, long and complete. You may find that you almost cave the navel towards the spine towards the end of the exhalation. Take a few cleansing breaths. From there into 3-part breath. Inhaling into the nose, spine aligning, exhale out through the nose. One more breath, inhale into the nose, and exhale out through the nose. Now as you inhale the next breath, bring your attention to the crown of the head, and we'll do a scan. This is going to be very brief for this session. So as you do that breath upward, begin to notice any areas of tension in the body. Start at the scalp, sides of the head, back of the head. Now notice the forehead. Is there tension at the temples? Relax and exhale it out. Allow your eyes to rest downward or close. Notice any tension in the face, the muscles of the face releasing. The jaw letting go. If you're clenching the teeth, and you might not even notice this, unclench. Now take it down to the shoulders. Let them go, almost like a waterfall. Falling down, down, down. sides of the spine, down to your seat, letting go of the gut, hips, thighs, down through the feet and toes, and the arms, resting comfortably. Now that we've scanned through the body, if you notice some tension, you can take that information into the practice as well. So let's move into the actual movements, and we'll be doing a few releases from the seat. Extend your legs out. You can give it a stretch again in case you're feeling a little tight there after seated so long. And I'm going to remove the bolster for myself. If you have something under, you may as well. And we'll begin to come into an easy seated pose. I'm just going to take the socks off. Folding the legs one in front of the other. Take a moment and do a few cat-cows from the seat. Inhale, arch up and back. So as you exhale, you're arching back. As we come back to center, we'll do a little stretch forward. Walk, walk, walk. Sink in a bit. Open the shoulders. And walk it back into center. From here, a bit of a release in a twist. So we'll swing around to the right, plant the right palm down, make a second spine, press away, and exhale. You can breathe into that twist. And back to center we go. Now the other side. So we'll swing around to the left, press away, plant the left palm as close as you can, make another spine, and breathe into the twist. Exhale. Returning to center, half crescent moon just to get the sides, and we'll slide to the right. Turn your head to the left, reach up and over, lift up through the top of the left rib cage, drop down through the hip, give it a stretch, and then as you come towards the right, you're going to swing that arm around, stretch through, and bring it down. Let's do the other side. So we're lifting up right, slide to the left, lift up through the top of the rib cage, and then forward stretch and bring it around to center. Moving into the seat, forward, again, back to the staff pose that we did earlier. We'll be doing a half roll-up. I'm also going to do a full roll-up for those of you who have a little more strength. Okay, this is more supportive. We'll do about 3 or 4, and then we'll get into the full roll-up. If you find that difficult, go back to the half. So I'm going to take my arms out to the sides and align them with the shoulders, opening the shoulders, flexing the feet if I can, if I need to, and hold right here. So I'll start with one of these modified ones. You're going to roll back, just hinge back, and then come up and curl it forward. Hinge back. You're scooping the abs in. You want to keep the abs active here as well. And as you inhale back on the exertion, exhale out through the mouth. Okay, now, if you are able to do a full roll-up, extend the legs out, lift up the mat. We'll just move this bolster and extend through the arms, lifting up above the head. So as we're extending up through the arms, we'll then imprint the spine down and flex the toes. On the exhale, you're rolling up. You're going to keep your gaze low, come up to the top, hinge forward, and stretch. Back, looking at your toes, roll it down. 2 more. You can also do the half roll up as well if you find this is difficult. And last one. Coming back to center, we'll roll it back down with our attention to the center, controlling down we go. Okay, give it a nice lift up, stretch and point, exhale the arms down to the side into hundreds. So the hundreds are a nice warm up as well, and also work on the abdominals. We'll bring our knees to tabletop. We have our palms down, lifting the palms to the height of the shoulders. If you want something more dynamic, lift up the legs halfway. And you can also curl up, drawing the shoulders back. Head down or up, begin to pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 5. Keep the abdominals scooped and lifted. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. in, give it an exhale. We're moving into single leg stretches. So you'll extend the left leg out. You can also have the foot to the mat and do the extensions with feet to the mat or extend. I'm going to pull in with the left palm on underneath the knee, the right below that, and begin to press neck issues. 5, normally 2, 3, 5. Bring it back to center, tuck in, double legs. Reach back, lift up, tuck in, and pull in. Reach back, lift up, tuck in, pull in. One more. Tuck in, bring it into a rock. Both directions. And feet to the mat. To allow your arms to rest at the side. Roll it to the right, roll it to the left. Come back to center. We're going to bring it to the seat. So if you're great with that in full position or half position, it's up to you. We're going to pull it up and come back to center. I'm going to bring you up to standing position. We'll do a little stretch here first from tabletop into cat stretch. Sink the seat in, give it a nice stretch, reaching back. And you can allow your head to come down as well if you'd like. Remember the yogic breath, inhale, exhale. And we'll walk it back into center. Going to invite you to come up to standing. We'll get into the mountain pose and a brief sun salutation. And that is going to be something that will definitely bring a lot of strength to the body as far as in the core and the legs as well. So take a breath, inhale, and slowly exhale, float it down. Feel the arms floating, floating, floating in space. Come back to center. Notice your feet drawing downward, the spine lifting, the head aligning. Inhale and exhale. We'll start at the top of the mat. This is a basic 12 posture sun salutation. Inhale to center. Inhale forward. Press back. Exhale, fold down. You can give it a little press out here. Hang out if you wish. Take it down to the mat. Step right leg back. Lunge position. Left leg back. Plank position. Knees to the mat if needed. Take it, knees, tabletop it to the cat, into child. Inhale forward. This is like a little wave. You're going to dip in, arms close to the side, slide knees back, drop hips, rise up to cobra. From there, exhale into heels. Take a nice deep juicy breath here. Inhale and exhale. Step into left heel, lift up right leg. Split, and it's a forward gaze as you step through. Bring it to the top. Lunge position, stepping up to the top. Forward bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Press back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Step back left, lunge. Step back right, plank. Tabletop, back into cat, child pose. Inhale forward, ride that wave in, rise up. This is a king position. So a little bit more dynamic, but you can also use the modified. Press, take downward dog, pull the abs towards the thighs, gazing back towards your toes, open the shoulders, fingers are planted. Stepping into right heel, lift up left, step forward. You can take a half step here. I'm going to show you a modified version. Right knee down, pull left up, step to the top, bend. Inhale, rise. and exhale. Sun salutation. And bring it back to mountain. Okay, let's bring it back into the mat again. We'll extend our forward bend. Just get a few notches before relaxation. So going to move into forward bend. You can use here as well, and I'll do the modified version. We'll lift up. We're going to hinge forward with the heart. Drop the elbow. Open the shoulders. You can slide it out if you have more. Be more flexible and get it to the toes, right? So wherever it is for you is perfect. About and back to center. We're moving into relaxation, so we'll do a brief little relaxation. Roll it to the mat. You can bring a bolster underneath the thighs if you have back issues. Take a nice deep juicy stretch. Tuck the right knee in, tuck the left knee in, rock it out. Slide out each leg and let go. That's our session for today. What a great way to end, just allowing your body to receive all the work that you have done. Remember the 3-part breath. Enjoy and have a beautiful rest of your day.